Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sack to the Future. My name is Vinny Vincent, and you are joining us on the 40th anniversary of the Miracle on Ice. Do you believe in miracles? Well, it would be a miracle if this Baltimore Raven team can get the victory over San Diego. The San Diego Chargers come in with only one loss, I believe. As you look at our old Faison against Tommy Sheehole. How about this fat bitch? Of course, the Baltimore Ravens are named after the Impractical Jokers, and their names, they have a movie that came out yesterday, which is awesome. Can't wait to see it. Probably going to see it next weekend. Larry! Okay. Anyway, the San Diego Chargers are the cream of the AFL West. They made the Super Bowl last year and had a 17-0 lead on the Cardinals before they blew it and did not bring home the hardware. They pulled a Kyle Shanahan when it comes to Super Bowls. And now my dog is pulling a gas me out of the room. And she sits there sleeping and farting. Sleeping and farting. Sleeping and farting. I just want to see that on the transcript when you put on closed caption. Sleeping and farting. Okay, here come the Ravens. And your well, not yours, but the San Diego Chargers. You know what I find funny? I purposely put a video on YouTube just to see if my views are being suppressed because we've talked politics. And the simple title of the video was Cat Massages Dog. 53 seconds of my cat Wicket massaging my dog Brownie, and I've got 8 views in over 24 hours. You would think a video, you would think a video like that would garner 1,300 views in an hour. Makes you wonder. There's Taint Nuffin and Uncle Boobs going over the game plan. Tranges, McBasketball. Alright, back to receive is number 6. Can't see the names. Oh, yeah, I gotta go through the whole rigmarole here. Okay, so we're gonna go slow. I was just ready to watch. I didn't want to actually do anything. And the game is underway as the Chargers and Ben Agajanian will kick it off. And it's coming up on the return, taken up to the 33, and that is where the Ravens will take over. And we look at the quarterback, number 92, Dill Funk. Dill Funk. Well, it'll be a miracle, Harvey, if the Ravens can win, considering they are a semi-pro team. Hello, Terrors, semi-pro team. Terrors missed you at the watch party tonight. Fantastic game. Great audience. Had 8 good people, 4 or 5 commenting. Do you believe in miracles? 40th anniversary. It was a great game to watch. From the shotgun, Funk back to pass. And it throws, it's incomplete. Almost looked like it was attempted to knock it down by number 89. Looking at the Ravens starting lineup. Simikan Stanjevic, Jimmy Prosciutto, that dude from Cheers, Uncle Boobs, Marty Cherubin Tub, Kansas McBasketball. Watch for McBasketball to get the ball, get the rock. Dill Funk under center. And it is a handoff to McBasketball, and he gets crushed. He loses a yard. As big number 79, that is Earl Gross on the tackle. McBasketball took a hard foul, charging through the lane. Of course, Tears controls the Raiders, so he would want the Ravens to win this game. The Ravens have a victory. They do have a victory against the Human. They beat me and the Baltimore Colts. And this time, Dill Funk goes down as Chuck Allen gets in and gets the sack.
That's how we do it, baby.
Chuck Allen knifes through the line, making mincemeat. Jumping, coming from a flying position. Allen jumping over McBasketball. Okay, Bradley, welcome to the broadcast. Basically, what you missed is Dill Funk getting sacked by Chuck Allen. Dusty Shittits there on the bench. Already, it's early in the game, and the Ravens seem to be falling apart. I'm not sure what's going on. And we're going to get a punt. Colonel Indiana Longnuts, the punter. On the return, number 25 for the Chargers, and here comes John Hadel, getting the start once again in his rookie season, taking over for Tobin Rote this season. Rote led the Chargers to the Super Bowl, but for whatever reason, the Chargers have been going with John Hadel.
Let's go,
Under center is Hadel. He's going to give the handoff. Oh, nice run. It's going to be Keith Lincoln, and he almost breaks through. Keith Lincoln picking up 13 yards on the initial carry, and a quick first down for the Superchargers, who come all the way to the East Coast for this Sunday night tilt against the semi-pro Ravens team. A Ravens team that will not occupy Baltimore next year, as we made them. They'll be moving to Memphis, I believe. The Raiders have beaten the Chiefs, Broncos, Saints, and Patriots. The Raiders are having an outstanding season so far. And, of course, that outstanding loss to me and the Bills. Sorry, I had to go there. Well, I respect the Ravens, but this Ravens team is mainly for laughs. They're full of impractical jokers terms from their name game. And not meant to be taken seriously. Lincoln with a nice handoff. He makes a man miss, and he gets a 9-yard carry. That's 2 carries now for Keith Lincoln, 22 yards.
60 outlaw.
This will be the last broadcast on my channel for week 8. No. The Ravens are supposed to be, they're a semi-pro team. Terrors controls the Raiders. That's what he's talking about. The Ravens are full of Easter eggs and are named after the Impractical Jokers. Lincoln around the corner. Oh, it's Paul Lowe. Paul Lowe around the corner. He is going to pick up 6 on a first down carry, and it'll be 2nd down and 4 as the Chargers have hit midfield. Now Hadel will drop back to throw. It's going to be over the middle. It's caught, but it's going to be short. Oh, he breaks the tackle. They're actually going to end up losing ground from where he originally caught the ball. Let's take a look at the Chargers' offensive line. Anchored by Ernie Wright and Ron Mix on the tackles. Paul Lowe, Keith Lincoln, the running backs. But watch that number 19, Lance Allworth. He has been a hell of a handful the last couple seasons for the Chargers. And if you're paying too much attention to Allworth, Dave Kosarak will come from the tight end position and burn you. And there is no, Hadel's going to keep it, but he's not going to get the first down. John Hadel cannot get the first down. He only picks up 2, and again, if the receiver hadn't lost ground, Dusty Shittitz on the tackle, it'll be 4th down and 1.
That's it, baby. That's it. Big hit.
Nice tackle by Dusty Shittitz. It looked for a second like John Hadel was going to go for the first down, but not to be, as he got smeared to the ground, and the Chargers will punt. And of course, doing the punting is John Hadel, and he punts it out of bounds at the 23, and that's where this fake Raven team will take over. Only 1 game left on the Week 8 slate, and that'll be on the John M channel, as the Pittsburgh Steelers will do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals, and I have not heard when that'll be. We were hoping for tonight, but so far it's not meant to be, as John M got himself a new toy today, and he was hooking it up. I'll let him explain it to you when if he gets on. Nobody's actually seen my message in the group chat, so I don't know what the story is there. Going in motion, and Dill Funk back to pass. Funk over the middle. It's caught. And they're going to pick up 7 yards on the completion, and the Ravens will hurry back to line. Funk will jump in the shotgun. Dick Harris on the tackle. Funk hands it off to Crangis McBasketball, and McBasketball gets close to the first down, but he cannot. No, he does pick it up. It's 1st and 10 now as McBasketball gets through the line, and Dick Harris makes the tackle. 1st down and 10 from the 33 for the Ravens. Dill Funk back to pass. Dill Funk going to take off. Oh, he fumbled. It's kicked. It's picked up. Is that the big cat? No, it's Earl Faison. Earl Faison picks up the loose pigskin and scores. And just like that, the Chargers are on the board. San Diego Superchargers. They're on the board. They score. Earl Faison. He kind of throws it to himself. Holy roller-ish almost as he throws the ball forward and runs and gets it. Dill Funk took off trying to run, and he is hit. Oh, he's down. He is down. They're going to have to review this one. They're going to review this. No, they're not. They're not going to review it, and Agajanian kicks the extra point through. He was down. Dill Funk got funked on that play. He was down. There's the big cat, Ernie Ladd, talking to Faison about one day slamming Andre the Giant. But for now, it's Faison who scores, and the Chargers. He wasn't down? No. It looked to me like he was down, but maybe my glasses need to be cleaned. I don't know. On the return now for the Ravens. Nevermore getting up to the 30-yard line. Now that's number 38. Not sure who that is. 19 yards on the return, or average. Dill Funk coming back out after that fumble. Regardless of whether he was down or not, it goes down on the stat sheet as a fumble. 7-0 Chargers. Funk in the pistol formation. He's going to hand it off to McBasketball, and McBasketball runs into the big cat, and he gets, nope. That's number 79. That's not the big cat. Well, here's Faison, Loud, and Petrick up front. The linebackers with Emil Parks, Frank Bunkum in the middle. Speedy Duncan, the speedy rookie out of Jackson State. So on 2nd down and 10, Funk back to pass. He throws, it's caught. And it's going to be a first down for the Ravens. And nothing more. First down for number 89. Not sure who that is. Taint Nuffin on the first down. Oh, that one was dangerous as he threw that out into the flat. Big number 66. Jimmy Warren come running up there, whirling, looking for the interception. He's just a tad shy. Warren still holds on for the tackle, though. Uncle Boobs on the reception. We lost yards on the play. Back to the Ravens sideline. Another discussion's broken out as Melba Mova Wolfenstein and Dusty Shittitz having a discussion.
Let's see what you got.
It'll be 2nd down and 11 for Funk. Throws back on the flat to McBasketball. And McBasketball cannot get away. Big number 55, Frank Bunkum, in his 3rd year out of USC. Trojan horses McBasketball down. And it will be 3rd down and 14 for the Ravens. Fakes the handoff to McBasketball. He's going to yes, he is going to take off run, and he's going to be stopped. He picks up 6 or 5, but not enough. Number 25, Dick Westmoreland, comes up and brings him down, and the Ravens will have to punt. We have actually reached the end of the first quarter, and thanks to the fumble, the scoop and score by Faison, the Chargers lead 7-0 over the Ravens. America. Again, 40th anniversary of the Miracle on Ice. Just got done watching that game. Fantastic game. Love the classic stuff. Here's the punt. It's going to bounce at the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
We play to win.
Might watch another classic game tomorrow. Maybe another something sporting event from around 1980 or so. I don't know. Speaking of Raiders, maybe a Raiders game.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line. Get it.
Back to pass is Hadel. He throws it over the middle. It's caught, and they're going to get about a yard.
Ready. 70. Indy.
That was number 80. That's roster filler.
Switch up.
He was not.
Ready.
Well, since the team isn't real, I put whatever number I felt like putting. If you notice, the wide receiver, Uncle Boobs, wore number 66. This time, Keith Lincoln gets dropped in the backfield. Nobody in the AFL or the NFL in 64 wore 90. The first person to wear a 90s number was George Webster in the late 60s, and then it didn't become a normal thing until the mid-80s. Hadel back to pass on 3rd down and 10. He's got time. He throws it. Incomplete, out of bounds. Nobody was there. John Hadel. And it'll be a 4th down and 10. The Chargers offense hasn't done anything, but the defense certainly has. This is a deep, deep punt. It's taken on the run.
Let's go, fellas.
Number 48, Lumpy Dumper on the return. And here he comes, Dill Funk.
Ready, break.
Star quarterback of a team that isn't real.
Back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Ready, ready.
Funk on the reverse, hands it off to number 19. Fumble. And it is recovered by the Chargers. Number 49, Jimmy Warren, comes up and picks up the loose ball, and the Chargers get the ball back. Number 19, not sure who that was. I can't read that name. It's going by too quickly. No, that's definitely not a fumble. This time, he was down for like 3 seconds before that ball came out. The Chargers heading off the field. Yep, they are reviewing it. There is going to be a review on this. Number 19 was not down. Knee down, elbow down. I don't know, tears. So I'm exaggerating. 1 Mississippi, 2 Miss, whatever. Bidge. This fat Bidge did not fumble the ball. This fat Bidge. And they did reverse it. The Ravens have the ball back. It's 2nd down and 4 after the 6-yard carry by this fat Bidge. This time McBasketball takes the handoff and he runs straight into Earl Faison, who rejects him. Slamming him down on the hard turf floor. 3rd down and 4 for Funk because he's back to pass. He throws, it's caught. Oh, it's close, but close doesn't count. As the Chargers, number 25, that is Dick Westmoreland, coming up and making the tackle. And the Ravens will punt. So they do not turn the ball over, but they will have to give it back to the Chargers regardless. Colonel Indiana Longnuts gets off a brilliant punt. It's going to bounce at the 5 and stick. And it's going to be down. And of course, in Madden, it doesn't matter if you go into the end zone. Hey, there was a look at Sexy Pinata, the former quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks. Doesn't matter in Madden if you roll into the end zone as long as you down the punt, because EA Sports doesn't know the rules of football.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
I swear nobody from EA Sports actually has ever seen an NFL game. Hadel hands it off to Lincoln. Lincoln makes the man miss, and he gets up to the 4-yard to the 5. They're going to give him credit for a yard. It's going to be 2 yards, 2nd down and 8. And Hadel's going to take it off himself on a really strange play call. It's almost like the Chargers thought that they had Dill Funk instead of John Hadel. 3rd down and 7. Back to pass now, Hadel. The offense continuing to do nothing, but this time it's a 1st down. And who do they go to but Jerry Norton? Don Norton. I'm mixing up my Nortons. Don Norton, in his 5th year out of Iowa, Hawkeyes that ball and goes out of bounds to stop the clock. First down and 10. Nice catch by Norton. The clock did not stop. His knee hit in bounds before he went out. Sending a man in motion as Kosarek goes in motion. Hadel hands it off to Lincoln. Lincoln making men miss. He's up over the 20 now. Chargers rush back to the line. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Hadel looking to throw. He lost it. Almost intercepted. Hadel just put a little too much mustard on that pass, and it was almost picked off for the Ravens. Hadel now on the shotgun. The Chargers, of course, a powerhouse in the early 60s in the AFL. Oh, that's a deep pass. It's complete up to the 50, and we're going to get a penalty added on to the end. Personal foul against Baltimore, grabbing a face mask from behind and riding him down with it. A face mask on Melba Mobus Wolfenstein.
Here we go.
The completion to number 29, Jerry Robinson. the Grambling State alum. There's a handoff to Lincoln. Lincoln 7 carries now. He's got 30 yards. The Ravens are showing blitz as Hadel backs in the shotgun. We're down to 2:15 to go before the half. Lincoln takes the carry, spins away, and he's got some room. He's going to have the first down. Oh, and he's yanked down, but no flag on that call. A huge 13-yard gain for Keith Lincoln. And they move the chains once again, and we have reached the 2-minute warning with your score. San Diego 7. This team from Baltimore, nothing.
Let's go, baby.
First down and 10 now. Hadel looking to throw. Over the middle, it's caught on the run. It's going to be Don Norton on the reception.
Oh, yeah.
And a second down in inches. They got 9 3/4 of a yard.
Check. He's coming. Watch the curve.
Back to pass. Throws across the middle again. Another completion. This time, once again, Norton and a first down. Hadel up under center now. He's back to pass. It's going to be a short pass. It's going to be thrown. Makes a man miss. John Hadel is 7 of 9 and a timeout to be called.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. Ready. 15.
So second and goal from the 3. Hadel up under center. He's got an I formation with a wing on the right. Double tight. Fakes the handoff. Throws in the face of a blitz, and it's almost intercepted. Third down and goal. This time they split out to the left and to the right. Hadel up under center. Oh, the pitch. Can Lincoln get away? No, he's going to be dropped in the backfield. And the Chargers are going to have to call timeout. They failed to score a touchdown. They're going to have to get the field goal attempt by Ben Agajanian. Uniqua Areola on that tackle. And this is the short 22-yard field goal attempt by Agajanian. The ageless one is good. And it is 10-0. San Diego is Agajanian finally getting some playing time. Herb Trevino had been kicking all season long up until now, but Agajanian, the 45-year-old out of New Mexico in his 20th season, gets the 3 points on the board, and it's 10-0 San Diego.
Go now. 8, read. 5. Hey, come on now. Shift. Hit it.
Tilfunk throws over the middle, incomplete.
Here we go. 60 yard. Watch left. Tight end to the left. Hey, 4 down. Now.
Funk back in the throw. He throws. Oh, this time it's dropped. Funk had a receiver open. He's 5 of 8 for 20 yards.
Everyone's got 4 down.
See, we've lost a viewer. I'm not sure which one of you stuck with me, but thank you for joining us. McBasketball takes the hand up. Oh, there he is. Only one undefeated left. Yes, who would that be, Terrace? If you might know. Just off the top of your head, who do you think the undefeated team is? Long Nuts with the punt. Taking on the return, and with 28 seconds to go before half, we are going to have the Chargers come back out as Westmoreland cannot get going on that punt. Keith Lincoln, 9 carries, 41 yards. Some team from America. Well, on this day, I can truly tell you, America's team, at least in 1980, played hockey. Here comes in motion, Norton. And the handoff goes to Lincoln, and we're going to have a flag. So the half will not end on a carry. We're going to have a personal foul. Boy, now one has to wonder if the Chargers might tee it up and go deep. Shrimp Puerto Rico grabbing the face mask.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Dr. Shrimp Puerto Rico
Here we go.
wrote a prescription
10-2
for
stop.
plastic and metal.
53.
First and 10 now. Hadel jumps in the shotgun with 24 seconds. They are going to go to the air. Throws out. It's caught by Allworth. And a first down, and that will be the Chargers' final timeout. So they're setting up for what appears to be potentially A Hail Mary throw.
60 outlaw.
I guess you can't call it a Hail Mary in 64. I guess it would be an alley-oop for chance. Go, and we're gonna have a flag. We're gonna get pass interference on Baltimore. VinnyXWolf Areola hit the guy early, and they're gonna line up now for a 47-yard field goal. On grass at night. Oh boy. The 45-year-old, no! Agajanian, maybe Trevino should have been kicking. But Trevino only kicked in, where did he go? Number 35. 3 games in 64, so I put Agajanian in, who also kicked in just 3 games. I figured they'd each get a portion before it goes to George Blair, who kicked in the other ones. Dill Funk with a jump pass. McBasketball gets by 1, and he is going to be hit inbounds. They're going to get enough for the first down, and a timeout called by Baltimore. No, 2nd and inches. Funk back in the shotgun now, 4 seconds before the half. Jimmy Warren made that tackle. Funk thrown deep. It's up for grabs, and Grabs has it. Incomplete, and we have reached the end of the first half with your score. San Diego 7. Baltimore nothing. I just got breaking news on my Yahoo Sports app. Astros confiscate fans' sign in spring training game, and they are booed. Not sure if they were home or I don't know whether they'd have authority to confiscate a sign if they weren't at home. The Patriots and Chiefs go tomorrow. That's a Monday night game. That game's already been played. You can catch that on the Phantom Fighter channel. Oh, the second game is Bears. Wow. Nail biter. They're back at it. And look around the league. Again, just the only game left is the Steelers and Bengals. Not sure when John's going to play that game. So the team held its first spring training game of the year in Florida on Saturday. A matchup against the Washington Nationals in a rematch in the World Series. And were naturally booed heavily throughout the contest. Even their mascot, Orbit, was targeted. One man brought a sign. It's Stefano Forsaro, at Forsaro ESPN, tweeted the picture of the sign. It's Houston Asterix. And it was apparently confiscated. Or Astros personnel took it. And so that, again, the Astros are back at it with some more sign stealing going on in spring training. So it is 1st and 10 after kickoff here to start the third from the 25, and a handoff to Lincoln. Oh my goodness, Lincoln is taken out of his shorts. Lincoln is just taken off his feet. It was almost like he was hit by Mike Stratton in the 65 AFL title game. Fatal back to pass, 2nd down and 7, going deep over the middle. It's oh, he went up and had it, but he got hit as he comes down. Kosarik cannot hold on to the ball. That might be why he develops dementia later in life. Hits like that. I'm sorry, that's nothing to joke about, folks. That is serious. Those kind of illnesses. This time the pass is out of bounds, and the Chargers will have to punt. Chargers offense, outside of the one drive that resulted in a field goal, doing nothing today. Allworth wasn't even in bounds to catch the ball. Not paying attention at all. Very un-Bambi-like characteristics from Allworth. Hadel gets the punt away. Called for the fair catch. And unlike against the Madden 19 game we played against the Jets, where they called for a fair catch and ran it, not this time. There's Captain Fatbelly and Queensky going off the field. Dill Funk and basketball coming back on.
Ready. 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Hey, defense, let's go.
Funk going in the shotgun. Turns around immediately, giving it to McBasketball, and he is hit by the first man, and he comes to and goes down. That would be Frank Funkham on the tackle. 2nd down and 6. Funk hands it off to McBasketball again, and this time he is brought down by number 56, Emil Karras, 60-year player out of Dayton, drafted by the Redskins. Now a Charger. Funk. Look, he had a wide open target and it was just dropped. The receiver coming across on a short crossing pattern. Fidiola Smackabatitty drops the pass. And the Ravens will send long nuts on to punt it away once again. Long punt. Gonna bounce. It's gonna go into the end zone, and the Chargers will get it at the 20.
Let's go, let's go!
Been a field position game.
18 Gator.
The big difference in the game coming off of Dill Funk's fumble.
Get it!
First down and 10 now. A handoff it to Lincoln. Lincoln driving, can't get away, and he's brought down, picks up 4. Second down and 6.
48 for Mike. Watch the screen.
Number 24. Hayden throwing. It's caught, complete. Oh, he gets away, he gets free. That's Lincoln. Lincoln's got a huge carrot gain now. Lincoln's going to go. He broke a tackle and goes 76 yards. I don't know how he came through that tackle. It looked like he was going to be stuffed for a pickup of 2 or 3 yards. Gets free, and the rest of the Raven defense have given up. Right here, as he turns around, he is hit. He's hit and by 2 Ravens, and then there's just nobody else back there. And it's a foot race, and Keith Lincoln wins it. 76 yards. And the Chargers have their first offensive touchdown of this game, and they're rolling now. Not sure if the Ravens are going to be able to come back from this deficit. Let's see. I couldn't see the names. It doesn't really much matter as Lincoln breaks away and scores. Keith Lincoln, the workhorse of the Chargers offense. 132 offensive yards now for the Chargers, and Agajanian adds the extra points. It's 17-0 Chargers. Congratulations all around for Keith Lincoln. 76-yard reception. More miraculous than that, though, was the hit that he got free from. Looks like it might have been Joe Gatto. The Joker himself whiffing on the punt. Coming up on the run, switching the ball 35 times before he's finally brought down.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
With what now? On the return. There's Uncle Boobs. Looks like Uncle Boobs is going to be calling the plays for Dill Funk.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Funk in the shotgun. Funk's old brother takes off running. Going to have the first down. And he goes down, slides, gets up to the 49. A huge run for Funk. 26 yards on 2 carries, and the first one I think was like only 2 yards or so.
Ready?
This time the fake to McBasketball, and Westmoreland comes on the corner blitz. Funk gets away from Chuck Allen, and Dick Westmoreland is right there to clean up the Ravens' trash. And a loss of 5 on the sack. It'll be second down. Funk going in the shotgun. Funk back to pass. He throws out in the flat. He's got. Oh, he breaks the tackle. Oh, and he's slammed down hard out of bounds by Jimmy Warren. No flag called. Taint Nuffum on the reception. 3rd down and 10 now for Funk. Throws it out. It's complete to McBasketball. McBasketball on a swarm of Chargers. Finished off by Emil Karras. Frank Bunkum was there. Number 33, Kenny Graham. But it is 4th down. And Long Nuts will punt it away. High punt from Long Nuts heading toward the end zone. It is going to be a touch. No, they're going to say it's out of bounds at the 11 for the only punter in the league, in the Sack the Future League, with an X Factor. Only one of 2. That's 2 semi-pro players who are X Factors. The other one being Gordon Terrace of the Atlanta Falcons. Hadel hands it off. Paul Lowe with a huge run. 6 of 8. Actually, they might have lost their X Factors by now because there's only 100 in the game and other guys have earned them. I know Unitas lost his. Because I found Dawson lost his. And I think that's just random. I don't think it's anything I did with Unitas to cause him to lose it. Lincoln can't get the first down. 3rd and inches. Unique Areola on the tackle. Hand off to Lincoln. He's got a huge first down. Spin move up to the 33. He's over 60 yards now on offense.
Let's go.
Look down at the scores. Rams get the win over the 49ers. Packers defeat the Oilers of a strength of about 15 sacks. Vikings over the Falcons.
Here we go.
And we have reached the point with 1:45 left in the third.
Now.
This time Lincoln takes the ball, and he's up to the 35, another 2 yards.
Here we go.
66 total for the day. Lincoln. And Hadel in the shotgun. Takes the handoff, and Hadel going to take out. They're going to keep running Hadel. It's not working. 3 carries, 4 yards. Not Tobin Rope back there. John Hadel. Hadel looking to throw the rookie. Oh! Paul Lowe is separated from the ball by a huge hit from number 53 of the Ravens, and that sets up a 4th down. Throwing out into the flat. Risky throw, risky attempt to catch it. He's on there, just not sure what happened. The Charger defense going to be coming back on the field here in a couple seconds. There's the punt by Hadel, the high punt. He's taking it to 20 on the run. Nothing doing.
Let's go, boys, bring it up.
Nothing doing for number 38. The Ravens come back up.
Down. 60 outlaw.
We get to get the ball in the hands of Edgar Allan Poe, number 6. And hand off to Nick Basketball. Tries to make a man miss. He's got 8 carries for 12 yards.
50 play. Mike, 55.
Trailing 17-0. 5 seconds to go in the third. This will be the last play. Oh, it's intercepted. He threw it right to Emil Karras. Karras makes a man miss. No, Frank Bunkum. I'm sorry, I read the number wrong. I thought it said 56. It's 55. Frank Bunkum with the intercept and the run back. And we go to the 4th quarter. The Chargers have scored in every period. It's 17-0 San Diego. That's the 2nd turnover now for the Chargers. So they are rolling to another victory. Protecting the ball is Lincoln. Lincoln up now 80 yards on 16 carries. The workhorse of the Charger offense. But that offensive line, excuse me, that offensive line just opening up big holes. Bill Funk having a conversation with himself on the sideline. Diagnosing what's wrong with himself. Lincoln taking the handoff, making a man miss. Lincoln's going to strive forward for the first down. 17 carries, 91 yards now for Keith Lincoln. Huge spin move right at the beginning of this run. Getting away. Getting away from number 98. That's Dusty Shittitz.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
First and goal now. 7 minutes to go in the game. Hadel in the pistol. He's going to hand it off to Lincoln. Lincoln's going to end up getting stuffed at the line of scrimmage. They're going to call it, say, gained a yard. 2nd down and goal now from the 4. He's up to 92. He had 91. And Lincoln again. This time Lincoln yanked down. Back down to 91, and they're still in the 4. So he's gaining and losing yard without leaving anyone on the line of scrimmage. Sorry, I'm about ready for this game to wind down and come to an end as I'm getting exhausted. Oh, man. Okay.
10 Lobo.
3rd down and goal. Hadel throws short. Low, I should say. It'll be 4th and goal, and Agajanian will come on to attempt another punt. Not a good pass, not a good look from Hadel. Not a good game from him, really. I mean, he had the touchdown pass, but that was mostly Lincoln. And a 20-yard field goal by Agajanian, which would have gone down as a 10-yarder at that time frame. Good, 20-0. For the Chargers. Taking it to 2.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Ravens will have the ball, 1st and 10 from the 25 with 5:49 to go in the game. Passing it over to McBasketball, and he cannot catch the alley-oop, the lob, the whatever, the dart, between the legs pass, whatever you want to call it basketball-wise. He drops it. Funk back to pass. He steps up. He's going to get sacked. It's going to be a loss of 3 officially as Gross. 79. George. Second-year player out of Auburn. George Gross.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
It was a former Packer. Funk throws the incomplete pass. It's now 4th and 13 from the quarterback from the Double Dill Ranch in Texas. If you get that reference, you know 80s wrestling. Terry Funk and his brother Hoss. Also Dory Funk Jr. But at the time in WWF, their whole gimmicks surrounding around Funk being a curator of the Double Cross Ranch. And that pass is tipped away, almost intercepted. And he would brand his opponents with a painted brand of the Double Cross. So that's that little wrestling story to explain why when you have to explain your references, they're no good, right? Jimmy knocked away by a second. John Hadel's stats, he's got 149 yards and a touchdown.
Let's go now. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
They're going to take over 1st and 10 from the 22. Lincoln takes the handoff, following his blockers. He gets down to the 17. 5. There's the pitch out to Lincoln. Lincoln got some steam. He's got the 1st down. He's down to the 11. And he just went over 100 yards. Sends a man in motion. Throwing the swing pass. Oh, they can't get it connected. Lance Allworth. That is going to go down as a run. And a loss of 2 for Allworth. Officially on the stat sheet. Not much of a game out of Allworth today. The one pass where he was already standing out of bounds when he went to catch it.
Here we go. Set. 60 yard. Cut. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Big grip. Down. 10-2 stop.
In the shotgun with a pistol for Hadel. Trying to run wide. Not able to get any traction. And it's going to be 4th down. So once again, the Chargers offense fails to do anything inside the red zone. And Agajanian will come on to attempt his 3rd, well, attempt his 4th. To try to connect on his 3rd field goal of the day. This time from 32 yards out. And Agajanian's kick for the 45-year-old is good. And now the Chargers lead is 23-0. They don't need the points, but the Ravens give them the ball deep in their own territory by not converting on a 4th down. This game has gone pretty much the way you would expect it.
Let's go.
Lumpy dumper on the return. The Chargers, the far superior team. The AFL Western Division champions in 1964. The Ravens don't exist and have not made any transactions. They are stuck with the semi-pro Easter eggs that they started with, and they might just go all season that way. I'm not sure what's going to happen with their profile. Don't bother me. It's less work I have to do. Gil Funk passes out to McBasketball, and Faison brings him down a loss of 4. Second down and 14. Faison had the touchdown earlier. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. The Ravens trail the Chargers 23-0. Gil Funk has played almost like Lamar Jackson in the playoffs. Not good. This pass bounces around and falls incomplete. Third down 14. Those receivers aren't halfway either, so good job. Funk going deep. Way overthrows everybody. You're looking for Uncle Boobs. The Ravens will punt this time as they are acknowledging this game is gone. Just don't want to give the Chargers another cheap field goal, I guess. Literally no return for Westmoreland.
Set, ready, 30 base.
Hadel comes up under center.
Check me out. Ready.
Man in motion.
Now.
Hand off to Lincoln. Lincoln with a big hole. Is going to have a huge first down. No, actually, that was Paul Lowe. He's got 3 carries, 25 yards. Couldn't tell the difference between Lincoln and Lowe.
On the set.
Both built similar. The Lowe wearing long sleeves, too, hides the fact that they're not the same color skin, but what does that matter? Minute 2 left to go. This time it is Lincoln. Lincoln holding onto the ball, goes for the first down. He's over 100 yards. 4 carries, 102 yards for the longtime veteran of the Chargers, who is a future Buffalo Bill, by the way, just in case you wanted to know.
You ready?
Hadel, a future Green Bay Packer, and Los Angeles Ram.
25, check 25. Get it, put up.
Handing off to Keith Lincoln. Lincoln maneuvering his way for another first down. That should do it. There's no reason for the Chargers to actually call a play. No reason to even go into the animation of it. And we have a final score here in Baltimore, Maryland, as the San Diego Chargers come across country and get another win. We've only got 1 loss now. Chasing Gil Funk all over the field. Your final score. Have a good night, Terrace. Your final score, San Diego 23 and Baltimore nothing. Thanks for joining us here on Sack to the Future. If you happen to join me earlier in Side Classic Sports Club, make sure you're back there tomorrow for another retro view. Until then, I'm Vinny Vincent. God bless America.